Hello everyone and welcome to this advanced algorithm scripting challenge from FreeCodeCamp. We are today with the telephone number validator, and basically we have to validate telephone numbers like the title says. We must accept a range of US numbers as inputs, and they all have to validate. So there are a ton of inputs here that could come up. So we need to be wary of whatever comes in. Now the regex is quite funny, the regex that I wrote, because it's very long, it's very complex to read. It does what it has to do, of course, but that goes on to show that whenever you validate telephone numbers or complex data for a website, you should not use regex, you should use an external library, because in the end this makes things just more difficult. So I have this list explaining what it does. So this is for the beginning of the string, so this kind of accent symbol. Then you got this. This is a pattern, and it says basically where there is a 1, it is allowed, so this is optional. And this is a white space, so it could also be that we have something like this, right? So all of that is optional. Then we have another pattern which has 3 digits, so it must be an exact number of 3 digits. And well, first we can see here that could be either exact 3 digits surrounded by parentheses or without parentheses, so like this, or without parentheses, because we can have them with parentheses or without parentheses. So then it's gonna check for the spaces, so this is a white space and this is a dash, because when we have a backslash, that means that we are escaping a character. If we only have a dash, it's gonna look for a range. So for example, A to Z, that's gonna be a range in regex. But when we have it like this, then it's gonna look for the dash, for A, for the dash, and for Z, but not for the whole range. So that's gonna be optional, because it doesn't have to be like that. It could also be with a white space or altogether. Well, actually this is gonna check for a white space, but yeah. And then we're gonna look for 3 more digits and a white space or a dash. That's gonna be optional, of course. And finally, we're going to look for 4 digits. So the 4 digits, they do not have anything after them. That's going to be the end of the string. The end of the string is a $sign. So it's a very complex solution like this, but it's done with regex like they expected us to do, because installing an external library, should be the standard, but it's not allowed. I mean, it's not possible on this web interface. Then we are just gonna test if the string fulfills that regex, and if it returns true, then that's good. If it returns false, then it's not a number. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can write them down below in the comments, and I will be very glad if you like this video and subscribe to this channel. And like always, see you next time on the next video. Bye bye.